All right, guys, welcome. I am Heather Chauvin, founder of Mom is in Control and Teach Your Kid to Meditate. So over the next few days, you're going to be receiving these quick, very simple emails from me with training videos. And each video, I'm going to go through one of the 6 phases of manifesting and where you're kind of getting in your own way. So you can actually listen to this whole process. I talked about this more in episode 156 of the Mom is in Control podcast. So you could check that out on Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to the Mom is in Control podcast. Best place will be either Stitcher or iTunes. So the 6 phases of manifesting, it doesn't matter if you have this soul ache and you just want more in your life, different relationships, more money, better health, career transition, parenting, right? You want to be able to shift how you feel in connection with your children and vice versa. So the 6 phases are listening to your desires, giving yourself permission to want what you want, planning to make it happen, taking action, feel the resistance, and watch the miracles manifest. So you might be thinking, yeah, Heather, that's all great and dandy. Now I know that what the 6 phases are, but how do I actually take action on those specific 6 phases? So today we're going to be talking about phase number 1, which is listening to your desires. So we're going to head on over here and let me just make sure that's working. So what is desire? So nestled deep within the hills and the valleys of our deepest desires, we are already everything that we wish to be. Our infinite potential hugging our interior landscape like a hazy mist in the ways that low clouds hug the earth, patiently waiting for us to paint them onto the brilliant blue skies of our reality. And I thought this quote was so beautiful because it's poetic, it's artistic, and oftentimes we get too heady in our lives, too logical, too, let's check off everything on our to-do list. And I'm all about to-do lists, and I'm all about making shit happen and taking action. But realistically, we need to say, how can I be realistic and practical and yet fulfill my soul aches, my soul desires? So when it comes to purpose, when it comes to passion, when it comes to alignment, feeling connected in your life, it's all about digging deeper. So we all have within us our true potential, but where we get stuck in phase number 1 is not actually taking the time to write it down, to give ourselves an idea and give ourselves the clarity of what we want. So what I want you to do is get out pen and paper. You can stop this video if you don't have a journal or just pen and paper in front of you. I want you to make 3 columns on the page like this. So it just says want, crave, and desire. So you can put 2 lines down the page, or just write down want. And then after want is done, write down crave. After crave is done, write down desire. So up here, I posted a short description. I went to Google and I put, Google, define desire for me. Define craving. Define want. And not craving, crave. It says a desire is a strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen. A craving is a power desire for something, and a want is to have a desire or to process or do. To have a desire is to possess or do something and wish for. So be mindful that these kind of all mean the same thing, but they're going to touch you differently, and that's why I want to do the 3 different words to see what comes out. So when you think of want, I want you to just, free flow, right? I want a shower, a healthy lunch, a new outfit, a beer. I don't even drink beer. That just came to my mind. A glass of water. And then, as you just write these tangible things, like I'm sitting outside, it might be, I don't know, a clean pool. I see a little algae growing. A clean pool, to jump in the pool. So what you're doing is you're going through your consciousness and you're kind of like on an ego level right now of like very tangible, like things that are around me of like, I don't know what I want, right? And so as you continue to just free flow write and kind of go down the list, you might get to financial freedom, to own my own business, to retire, to spend more time with the kids, go on a month-long vacation. So what I'm saying is we need to pull back the layers to go, what do I want? What do I want? Once you get that done, so spend about 5 minutes, and you can stop this video and go do it now. And then when you come back, we're going to dive into cravings. So I crave pizza. It could be anything for you guys. I crave space. I crave a good night's sleep. I crave connection. Like, I want you to just put whatever comes to your mind. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You're going to notice a pattern here of things that are similar. That's totally fine. Just keep going. So again, take 5 minutes, stop this video, and then we'll go back to desire. Okay, now we're on to desire. I desire freedom. I desire true, authentic connection. Mental space. Whatever it is, right? To lose 20 pounds. Whatever you desire, you write this down. Oftentimes what I ask people is, what do you think of when you hear I want, I crave, I desire? And 99% of the time I hear desire is like a what if statement. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Like, it's not possible. It's more of a wish, right? So it's not tangible. So the reason why I want you to write these 3 columns in your journal is because I want you to see the correlation, right? So I'm saying freedom in desire column. I'm saying freedom here. I want you to just pay attention. What is it that you're really craving? Now, I'm telling you this in like 2 short seconds. So please take your time. I would sit 5 minutes with each column. So this will take you about 15 minutes. And again, if you're ready to dive deeper and you want to learn more about the Mamas in Control Mastermind, or you have specific questions on how I can support you in using this process to help you, your children, your family, then you can personally email me at heather@heatherchauvet.com. Other than that, guys, I will be back tomorrow with the second video, and we're going to talk about giving yourself permission to actually want what you want. So knowing what you want is number 2, and then knowing what you want is number 1, and step 2 is giving yourself permission to want what you want. All right, guys, talk soon.